Okay. Well, good afternoon, everyone. And as we all know, it is St. Patty's Day. So, happy Green Day, or however you would say it besides St. Patty's Day. Yes, I'm literally backing out of the driveway and around the trying to go around the kiddo's car, so you guys will see me in this position here for a few minutes just so I can get day around it. And then but yeah, we're gonna go up here and see what we can do dashing wise. As you guys know, of course, I dash up in the college town there, but yeah, and actually Thursday, since that will be their green beer day, I won't be doing Uber, which I used to do years ago. I don't have a new enough vehicle. I know you guys are going to hear that ticking, my bad. But yeah, since I don't do Uber anymore, I won't be doing rides and such, so that's not a big deal. Give me just a second here. Once I hit the stop sign, this hoodie's got to come off. I put it on just about a half hour ago, and just a tad bit of a chill in the air, but I feel like I'm roasting right now. So we're about to park here for just a moment. Let me throw this or take this thing off so I'm not absolutely frying, because I feel like I am at the moment. And then we'll get into the remainder of the video. Alrighty, thank you for being patient with me for that few seconds there. Alrighty. So anyhow, yes. If by any chances too, because I mean I know obviously this will get out before Thursday, because once I record it and everything else, then I'll upload it and you guys will get this either sometime today or a little bit later on tonight. But still, it's Monday. Thursday's still, a few days away. So if anybody happens to watch this and you do actually run Uber and you're anywhere remotely close around me, just to give you a heads up, Green Beer Day, literally, if you don't know, you need to know, especially, like I said, if you're either a Lyft or an Uber driver, because, man, I seriously tell you that when I did it, the 1 year, I mean, I've done it many years, but the 1 year, I promise you, I would take a ride from, say, where your house is at to maybe 3 to 4 houses down. Either direction, didn't matter. It's like a $20 ride. Yes, I shit you not. It'd be like a $20 ride, because they're out partying, because like their Green Beer Day, like all that starts at like 5:30 in the morning. And they're usually already up. That was a big ass fifth wheel. They're usually already like pre-gaming, if you will, for St. Patty's Day. So, or for Green Beer Day in general. It's just the factor that the green beer doesn't get served until I think it's like 5:30 a.m. So you talking about one live ass town, and it being absolutely, I mean, like on a normal weekend or whatever, they get going pretty well. But hey, they're college kids. I mean, it's kind of expected. I know that's a part of the college life. So, do what you do, guys. Enjoy yourselves, and because after college, yeah, you might not have any lube, because life's gonna fuck you, whether you had that degree or not. I mean, yeah. Anyhow, sorry, this is probably windy as shit on you guys. So yes, for anybody out there that by any chances, if you guys run either Uber or Lyft, just giving you a good heads up that come Thursday, technically, I don't know now if it's Thursday night into, of course, Friday morning of the 5:30, or if that's actual like Thursday early ass fucking morning. but I'm pretty certain, and of course you guys can also Google it if you want to make sure that you have the precise timing and everything. But I just figured I'd give you guys a heads up. There may not even be any Uber or Lyft drivers that watch this that even live remotely close to me. But I just figured, what the hell? I mean, if I can help somebody out one way, shape, or form, especially making some damn good ass money, in a short period of time, why not? Because like I said, that one night alone, I think I was only out for a few hours. And I mean, when I tell you this number, I'm not bullshitting you. I mean, it's there. That's like, I would say, like your Super Bowl, your World Series, your Woodstock, things of that nature that signify a specific, big moment for said event. Well, Green Beer Day is like, that's like the fucking World Series or the Super Bowl up here of fucking drinking. They take that shit like hardcore and too hard. They get down. But what I was getting at is, I think the last time I done it, like mind you, like I said, and I mean, obviously if you're an Uber or a Lyft driver, you already know that your vehicle has to be X amount of years old in order to do either one. I've never done Lyft, but I know for sure that that's the way that Uber is. I can't necessarily account for Lyft, like I said, considering I have never driven for Lyft, but I would about imagine so. I mean, I'm also in a group with Uber and Lyft drivers, but I haven't asked them really that info because I figured, one app is good enough or whatever, but I'm not a multi-apper, if you will. But, excuse me. Anyhow, yes, on that, if you guys want to, like I said, Thursday, bring your happy butt over here and make you some money, because I know I didn't even work 5 or 6 hours that morning, and I pulled in over 500, and that was a legitimate number. I mean, it was 500 and change or whatever. I don't have the info anymore, because like I said, it was a few years back. I mean, I'm sure I could dig it up, but I'm not going to. Just giving you guys that heads up that yes, there is some damn good ass money to be made on that day if you so choose to do so. Now, I don't know, I would about imagine other campuses and such possibly might celebrate that. I don't know. This is the only one that I've ever dashed for and ran Uber for, so, but like I said, just a heads up. So other than that, yeah, I'm heading up here, and actually I have an old coworker of mine that he actually asked me not too long ago to send him a referral code. So I did so. He's done all of his homework in order to get ready to go dash himself. So I'm actually going to meet up with him, run a couple orders with him. So, like, I guess training, if you will. I mean, he already rolled with me once, but he didn't go into the stores and like actually do the full-on process. But now, since he's actually signed up and all that to dash, then I was going to meet up with him so we can run. Yeah, excuse me, I'm sorry. So we can run a couple, and I don't know why it's getting all foggy in here. It's not like I'm breathing all heavy or anything. But yeah, I'm going to meet up with him so we can run a couple orders. He can literally get the gist of it down. If you guys out there are dashers, you already know it's probably literally the most simplistic shit you could ever do in life, besides getting to sit on your ass and actually getting paid for it, because a greater majority of this job is sitting on your ass. I think the hardest part usually is simply watching, especially up here, because these kids don't give two fucks. They will walk right in front of you and not even like literally fucking look. So like I said, every job has its ups and downs. Now granted, obviously I can dash elsewhere, but I mean, hell, just like the other night, it was just raining. It wasn't no holiday, it wasn't nothing special or anything. I came out here for, I think it was 5 hours and change. I don't even think I even hit 6, and I made $200. Now, mind you, it was raining the entire day. Nobody wants to get out in the rain, and I mean, the kids were, of course, out here partying. They had a whole bunch of trash bags, literally, that they made themselves basically raincoats. Hey, you know what? at least you're using the thinking cap for once. You know, I mean, it might not be your bougie ass fucking, you know, name bringing ass poncho, if you will, but hey, they were staying dry, and at the end of the day, that's kind of all that matters. So, but yeah, I think, I made literally $200, so that was my ship payment in one fucking night and 5 hours and change. So, yes, please. But yeah, I'm gonna wait on him. I messaged him, and I haven't heard back from him, but I do know that he's wanting to do this today. And regardless, I'm gonna be up here because it's St. Patrick's Day. I mean, I want to see if there's any way I can, you know, pull in a decent amount of money for the day, because it's a holiday. And not to say, of course, it's not ever just a guarantee just because it's a holiday that boom, you're going to come out here and you're going to fucking bank. Nah. Now, granted, like, say holidays, say like Memorial Day, you know, things like that, obviously you're going to be out, you're going to be grilling and all that shit. You know, probably if you don't want to leave the house, people might have you run into fucking Kroger or something like that and grab them some hot dog or hamburger buns. I'm telling you guys, this is like, you know, not trying to knock on anybody that has a clock in, because I mean, by all means, I've been there, done that many times for many years. It's just, basically nowadays, it's just, that's not my thing. You know, I'm not going to hate on you by any means or talk down because somebody has a clock in job, but no, that's just not me anymore. And I enjoyed the whole let me make sure this thing doesn't run hot because I don't want it to kick off. Okay. I mean, a clock in job is for some people. Also independent. That's one thing though, I was like, I'm not trying to like go left field to it too much, but it's like, it kind of, I've never been an independent contractor before besides doing the Uber and Lyft, and DoorDash, of course, but that's one thing that's always kind of puzzled me. Please do correct me out there if anybody that watches this and has a better understanding of it. Please do explain it to me if I'm getting it wrong. I don't think I am, but hey, I'm just as human as you are. I could be getting it wrong. But as far as I'm aware, an independent contractor, you bid on said job. You don't get the offer straight out and then take it. You have to say, like, if I'm up here now, say if they ask me, hey, there's a B-dubs order or whatever, and you got 10 miles to take it, what is your bid on taking said job? As far as I'm aware, that's an independent contractor, because you're selling your time and your work. Buddy, please don't freaking hit me. Well, you guys are, I was gonna say, I'll flip it over just in case he hits me. I was gonna say, I'll flip the camera over knowing that it is recorded, but yeah, he had plenty of room. But no, and like, honestly, I do have a brother that does construction and such. He does actually put a bid out on it. So to me, that makes him an independent contractor, because he puts bids out on work. He either gets them or he does not. So with them sitting there classifying, you know, dashing under being an independent contractor, that doesn't define it to me, if you will. And you know, with that, so like I said, if anybody out there that is an independent contractor, and if I am wrong on my definition of it, please do in the comments let me know. I don't think I am, but like I said, I'm just as human as you. I do make mistakes. Other than that, granted, now it is during the week, and it is just pushing, well, I think it is actually a little bit after noon, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't set the car clock back, or forward rather, for spring forward. So I want to end this video here in a few moments. Excuse me. So I can get out here and start dashing, plus to see if I can get a hold of him to see if he wants to, while it's kind of slow, because with him, and since I sent the referral out, and if there's anybody out there that wants the referral, I have a few days. It's been going on for, honestly, a couple months now. If you guys want a referral code, I'll be happy to send it to you. I don't know how to put it, like pinning it and all that shit. I don't know how to do all that yet, or I would start doing it just in case you guys wanted it. But let me know if you guys do want the referral code. I will gladly give it to you. I don't know, honestly. Well, dude lives out of state. So, like, I'm in Ohio. He lives in Indiana. So, that should work for you guys. I just know some of them. I don't know, the one I sent to him, it didn't specify of where to dash at in order to get your, because I think it's 290 dashes in 60 days. It sounds like a lot, but like especially right here, it's like I told him, I was like, dude, I was like, literally probably within a weekend and maybe a day, most likely you'll have that shit. I was like, so you won't even have to go that full 90 days to hit the 290 deliveries. That's just how busy it is up here. I can't account for other areas, but but like I said, if by any chances you guys want that information, comment down below. You may not want to like put your phone number or anything else of that nature, but what I might do is I might give you like my information to like contact me through Facebook, the Talk, or Snapchat, something like that, where you're not putting any type of like, you know, your personal phone number or any information like that onto the comment thread here on YouTube. I totally get and understand that. I mean, I wouldn't want to do that, but if you guys do, let me know. I'll give you that link. And then, of course, you know, it will give you, after 70 deliveries or whatever, once you hit that, I think it's like you guys get like $600 or something like that. So, I mean, it's a definite good bonus, but you also get that on top of all the money that you made for those 290 deliveries. So you make all of that money, and then once you've hit that, I'm pretty certain it's 290, but once you hit that said number, then you get that bonus on top of that, because that's your referral bonus. Obviously, I get a bonus as well, but yeah. So let me know with that if that's what you guys want. I will be happy to, you know, like I said, I'll be happy to put some information on there for one of my socials that you guys can, you know, more discreetly send me, you know, a phone number or whatever, so I can send, you know, said link to you. I don't have a bit of a problem doing it. Obviously, yes, I'm going to get a little bit of a kickback off of it, but it'll also give you guys, if you want a side gig or anything else of that nature, you guys know, you've watched the channel enough. I've explained it enough of how much and why I enjoy doing this so much, and you know, whatever's going on through your head or however you want to live life, if you want something that is absolutely stupidly simple, and if you want to run with a friend, your kid, your significant other, by yourself, it's all there. I mean, there's so many reasonings to this that I fucking love about doing it, and the freedom of being out here, not having somebody telling you what to do, and you know, work as long as you want, work as less as you want. I mean, especially for a side gig. I mean, you guys may not want to do this full time as I do, but, you know, just saying, I mean, it's, now, obviously, yes, I know, it's wear and tear on the car. I totally get that more than anything, but, as I've even said as well, I would personally do the wear and tear on the vehicle because I'm 44 years old. I'm not trying to be 64, 65, you know, another 20 years down the road and not being able to fucking move, because I've been standing on concrete all day, and I've been working, you know, 50, 60 hours a week, if not even more. I can obviously do that doing this, but being literally in the comfort of my own car, just running in a restaurant, getting that, because obviously I get my exercise. I'm running in the restaurants or going to the stores, doing shopping for you and such. So it's like, I get exercise. I don't sit there in one spot, obviously, but a lot of people will be like, yeah, you know, that's wear and tear on your car. I will not, there's no room at all in any way, shape, or form to argue that factor. Yes, obviously it's wear and tear on the vehicle, but me personally, I'd much rather spend out that money in the long run to fix my vehicle than to potentially have surgery or something down the road to replace a knee or a hip or something like that. Now, granted, that might happen just in general of just growing old. I can't, we can't control that. It is of what it is. But me personally, there's just too much freedom out here. I wouldn't really necessarily say too much, but I don't know. Not everything is for everyone, and I totally get and understand that. For me, this is beyond perfect. Especially like you guys know, I know I've touched on, other videos talking about the nomad lifestyle and all that. I literally have watched this young lady. I can't recall what her age was and such, but literally she lives, and I can't remember how old the video is, so she may have a different, rig or whatever. But she lives, at the time of the video, she lives in her van, and she dashes. And when you don't have any rent to pay, and like your bills are extremely minimalistic, I mean, you could be packing some decent ass fucking bank account around with you, because you can dash in every damn state. That's another beauty of it. If you want to travel, you can travel. Cause like I was even telling the dude that I was even that I'm going to be meeting up with to actually full on show him how to go in the restaurants and all that. I was sitting there telling him, he's like, man, I did the math, and he's like, technically, if you worked enough or whatever, I guess, like within a week of being in each state, he's like, you're bound to make like 30 grand a year. And it's like, if you're like, I know that a lot of people that do 30 grand ain't shit. No, it's not. I totally agree with you. But when you don't have a mortgage and maintenance and all that shit, now granted, obviously the vehicle, you're going to have gas, you're going to have your maintenance, because it's an engine, it's a vehicle. They need maintained just as much as the house does. Excuse me. Neither one of them may need them like consistently, but then again, if you're doing a whole lot of traveling, obviously you're putting a lot of miles on the vehicle as well. So, but obviously that lifestyle also isn't for everyone. To me, I don't want to be stuck in one spot. So I've always, since, like I said in previous videos, even before the kiddo was born, 20 plus years ago, I had this dream of just living pretty much wherever the hell I want to. And with living the nomadic lifestyle, yes, very much can do so. Just one thing though is, too, is like, I've been watching quite a few videos and such, and obviously a lot of people are literally making a living solely off of the nomadic lifestyle. And like, of course, when I wanted to do it, now mind you, again, of course, I said this has been 20 plus years. Pretty certain that Google was invented, I want to say 96, regardless of whenever it was. I am older than Google, which a lot of you are. Now I'm trying to remember what the hell I was just literally getting at. But just like, I can't remember what I was getting at, but with doing that and everything, you can live anywhere. And yes, your basic cost of life. Now, see, me personally, I game. You guys know that. That's the other part of the channel and such. That's one thing I know is going to be a higher expense for me, is having basically Starlink. Because as far as I'm aware, I haven't done my research on it, so don't hate on me for, if I got it wrong or whatever. But as far as I'm aware, Starlink is the only outlet for literally mobile internet. I could be wrong. Like I said, again, I haven't full on done my research, but just from watching videos, everybody uses Starlink. So I'm kind of gathering, without doing my own research, that that's the only option. Which is, if it is, then obviously they can charge whatever they want. I know that a couple of them I'll sit there and see on there, yes, I think it's like $120 a month. That's a bit of money for internet. But you gotta think about, you can literally be fucking anywhere that you want to be and have your internet service, because that's what I was getting at. I game, so I want to travel and be a nomad, but a traveling gamer at the same time. So yes, that $120, but with dashing, fuck, I can make that shit in just a few hours. So like that one bill for a month, say 4 to 5 hours at most, boom, internet for the month, done. Other things like gas and all that, if I'm not necessarily, because I don't have to work every single day. If I find, like, if I'm out in the middle of the woods or something, if I got enough supplies on me, I won't have to work for a fucking month. because I don't have the rent and all that shit. But I do also have in mind, I still want to work enough, because I'm going to be in different states. I still want to, like I was sitting there telling him, I can travel around. Not only am I still exploring, because once I get into that, I haven't been where I will be at. I haven't been to those restaurants, so all that shit will be not only completely new to me for exploring around and about, but also I'm getting paid. So it's like, and potentially down the road I might make $1 or $2 off of YouTube. Not holding my breath on that, but you know what I mean. So not only can I explore around different states, different towns, all that, but also get paid. So it's like a triple win. It's like you're traveling, you're dashing, so you're getting paid while you travel and to explore. I can take time off it. I can deliver one fucking dash and then take off the rest of the day if I want to, and to go and explore. So believe me, I've been doing this homework for many years. I've just been doing it more hardcore here recently because I know I've been kept on throwing out different years and such, but I mean, technically I can roll out and do it now, but there's other things that, I'm wanting to stay put for right now for reasons. But very, very soon, you guys will literally start seeing me getting prepared to getting on the road and going. And real quick before I do end it, I know that you guys probably do, you cannot make up your mind. At times I can't. I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys. But I'm sitting there thinking, because at first I'm like, screw it, I was like, I just want to do the van. Don't get me wrong. A van is fantastic to live at, but I think the box truck is a little bit more better for myself. I can get up and I can move around and I can stand up. And they're also designed, like a U-Haul truck, for example, they're designed for moving your shit. So of having literally that apartment on wheels, if you will, or your home on wheels, boom, and then I can hook up a freaking a hitch to haul the car that I'm currently in, so I can travel about and I can have my car to dash in, so I don't have to literally dash in my home. Because, not to say I couldn't do it, but I mean, could you literally imagine a fucking U-Haul rolling up to your house to drop off your dash and knowing that they live in it? I mean, obviously you wouldn't know that, but you would think like a regular, excuse me, you would think just like a regular everyday car would be something that you're going to see roll up out front with your food and such, not a U-Haul. So, but yeah, other than that, that's pretty much about the gist of it. It's just kind of giving you guys, happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm up here now. I'm about to end this video so I can get a hold of him, see if he wants to run some. If not, I'll probably be running to about 10, 11 o'clock tonight. And then, of course, if you guys do follow the channel on the gaming end, I'll explain that later, not in this one. I did at least get the one game finished, the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawls. I got that completed 100% with the Platinum. I started full on with Astro's Playroom last night. A little bit more work to do on that, not much. That should actually be finished tonight, and then I can move on to something else. But yes, with that being said, thank you guys very much for your time and stopping by to check out the video. I do appreciate it. And like I said, if you guys want that referral code, by all means, the comment section's down there. There's some way somehow that we can communicate outside of YouTube, so you don't have to put your information on there. And hey, you know what? I mean, obviously, like I said, I will get a kickback, but it's helpful for like if you guys want it. And I'm about to get kicked off here for my timer, so yes, put in the comments if you want to do something like that, or if there's anything that I messed up on that better information on, please do leave it in the comments. And other than that, you guys enjoy your St. Patrick's Day, and I'll catch you later on.